For whatever reason, I feel like someone's going to get triggered by this video. Hey forum, Manny back here with another video on the CascadeScents fragrance station, and this one is on 5 fragrances that lost their hype overnight. But as always, before we get on with everything, the goal for this video is 500 likes. If we reach that goal, I'll randomly PM a single subscriber within the comment section below, as you'll be the recipient of an assorted niche fragrance sample pack. You can only enter the contest once per YouTube account, so please do not leave more than one comment. And also please make sure that your YouTube account is enabled to send and receive inbox messages, and that you're subscribed to this channel if you are not so already. But anyway, this video is about some of the most hype fragrances that kind of just lost their hype overnight, like I mentioned previously. Also, no preferential order here, just going alphabetical as far as brand. So let's get started, shall we? Here we go. It's Bleecker Street by Bond No. 9. Now don't get me wrong, Bleecker Street still gets a lot of love from perfume and luxury goods lovers alike, especially for the spring and summer, but it didn't get nearly as much publicity in its existence until a certain source or sources broke a rumor about it being discontinued, which made no sense because not once did Bond No. 9's webpage for the item close or 404 out, and a couple of the Bond reps I've spoken to during that time both denied the discontinuation rumors. Like honestly forum, in retrospect, it wouldn't have made sense for the largely clone heavy brand. It's arguably your flagship scent that you named after the street your main store is at, and it's one of your best sellers. So yeah, once people caught on that it was staying in production and that was not going anywhere, you had less snakes online trying to sell it for more than its $330 MSRP for 100 ml, and thus once again it became relegated to a discount pickup favorite for the spring and summer. Nothing wrong with that though for the legendary green scent right here, against Bleecker Street by Bond No. 9. On to the next fragrance that lost its hype overnight. Here we go. It's the Eau de Toilette version of Bleu de Chanel. Here's the thing forum, no one is denying the super vibrant grapefruit opening into a fresh, somewhat woody, incensey dry down of the Bleu DNA that the OG here started. But as soon as that Eau de Parfum version dropped, it was pretty much a wrap. More people have since preferred the slightly longer lasting, more full body dry down of the Eau de Parfum. I mean, it shows, as it is the better seller of the two since its release, partially because of the advertising though, but also even in the dedicated online perfume community, you'll see even less people bother reviewing the Eau de Toilette nowadays, and then with the advent of Dior Sauvage and other Ambrox and Balms, as well as the potential success of the new Bleu de Chanel Parfum flanker, yes, just Parfum, watch the Eau de Toilette here start to wane in popularity even furthermore. But yeah, I still prefer its approach based on its sheer likability on a long-lasting opening alone, so that's why I still own it. In retrospect, I don't think I can ever part ways with my 150 ml Eau de Toilette here, but again, it still makes the list, Bleu de Chanel by Chanel. On to the next fragrance that lost its hype overnight now. Here we go, Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks. Now PRM really caught some steam earlier this year because of its simple, likable, reminiscent of the Australian coastline fresh scent profile that fellow YouTuber Demi Rawling helped hype. Now I'm of the belief that this stuff kinda got hyped at the wrong time for the sometimes self-absorbed North American fragrance community who immediately dismissed this stuff based on its performance. Well honestly forum, you heard about it from someone who was in the middle of a super hot summer at the time, where they live in Perth, Western Australia, and you're complaining about performance when it's winter on the east coast of the United States. So always try before you even think about buying if possible, never blind buy if you can. However, detractors of this scent also argue that it only has standard-ish ingredient quality and a rather mundane blend for its overpriced evaluation, and that I most definitely have to agree with. Like, I don't even think this stuff smells $1 per ml, let alone $185 US for a 100 ml presentation here on paper or on my skin or just in general. And I'm gonna bank on this. I doubt we'll see this pop up on that many more best of lists this year, even summer lists. I just don't think people can get by its evaluation, so in my personal opinion, from what I've seen, I'm gonna say this hype has come and gone. Again, for Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks. On to the next fragrance that lost its hype overnight. This one's a classic. It's La Nuit de Lhomme by Yves Saint Laurent. Throughout all of the flankers of L'Homme and this main flanker right here, this one is still bae for me. But unfortunately for La Nuit de Lhomme, reformulations have not been kind to this once awesome juice. It's just not as spicy, herbaceous, and powdery as it once was, and it doesn't perform as well. So what once was a cool weather OG now can't perform through cool weather now, so that's no good, right? And from what I know, it's from 2015 on that it got really bad for this stuff. I feel like sales have dipped as a result. Like, you don't even see this listed as a bestseller anymore in 2017, 2018, and less people rank it on their YouTube list too. Again, if it's a scent that probably leans towards the cool weather and it can't cut through it anymore, it's just not getting ranked. That's just it. So that's where we seemingly stand on Nuit de Lhomme. Another fragrance that since lost its hype, I'm going to say around the 2-year ago mark. And last but not least, the last fragrance that lost its hype overnight, here we go. It's Tobacco Collection Rich Warm Addictive by Zara. Now, I think people fell in love with its super inviting honey and coconutty scent profile ASAP, especially for the price. But when ranked alongside fragrances that kind of do the same thing, that actually have tobacco in it, that and at a higher quality altogether, albeit at a higher price point, well, people are willing to pay for that, especially when the scent will actually perform through the autumn and winter. And let's be real for them, this is a Zara, so of course it doesn't. You buy a $20 fragrance and you're gonna get $20 performance. So most people I feel who are familiar with this scent no longer want that or want that less now, and that's why it makes a list. Again, you gotta perform if you're a winter scent. This one doesn't. Again, it's Tobacco Collection Rich Warm Addictive by Zara. But hey forum, hopefully you enjoyed the list. Which fragrances come to mind for you that experience a sudden drop off in hype? Please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video or if it made you smile, please thumbs up and subscribe if you've yet to. Again, 500 likes and a random subscriber in the comment section below gets an assorted niche fragrance sample pack. So please help me help you, and until then, salute and thank you for your time as always. Take care for now, peace out, bye. Where are your fragrances?